qualifying yesterday, bit of wet practice, bit of night practice yesterday. What did we do? I didn't do much. I mean, how many laps did I do yesterday altogether? Didn't many, about six or seven. Yeah. So first time, there's a fair bit of learning to do and trying to get used to the bike and get used to the circuit. But it's all right. It's all right. I don't know what really happens. Me and Boasty, a couple of changes to the bike, nothing major because it's not been ridden since it was rode at Donington and it was crashed at Donington. So Nathan had to rebuild the whole thing. He sucked a load of gravel up, so they've had to redo all the engine. Yeah, but it's going all right. It's going all right. It seems as quick, if not quicker than anything out there. Just getting the chassis right, getting everything in the right place so it suits me and Boasty. Yeah. Then go and race it tonight. So where are we now? 12 Saturday morning. We're racing at. Got a warm up at 6 o'clock tonight. Race starts at 8 o'clock. Finishes at midnight. So yeah, we'll take it as it comes. It's just what the weather's bloody miserable. I think it's going to be a game of survival, I think. To finish first you must finish. It'll not be won on the first lap, as has been said before, and but it can be lost on the first lap. Nathan's got a bit of a plan worked out. I'll just ride off the pit board. So if we're first, 15th or last, we'll just keep on doing what we're doing and try not to crash. Because there's no wet tyres here. You just ride on whatever tyres you've got under you. You don't change tyres from wet to dry. So just be a bit trickier riding in the wet because you won't quite get the grip and you might struggle trying to get the heat in the tyres. But it'll be all right. I'm liking it. I love the challenge. So yeah, it'll be all right.
Yesterday was the first day I sat on the Katana. I'll tell you what, that bike's mint. It's really good. It looks mint, and I knew it was going to be mint. Nathan's done a great job of the setup of the chassis. It turns, it steers, it does everything we want to do. It's just a case like me and Guy went out and we just sort of try and figure out how hard we could push the bike, see how hard we're going. The worst thing at Spa is that basically, if people know Spa, is that the conditions were changing quite constantly. So we had some dry sessions, we had some wet sessions, so it was always quite difficult to push on, but we feel comfortable on the bike. Night practice was a little bit difficult. Again, we're dealing with like phase 1 teams and Alf Racing, many like experienced endurance teams. That's the first time we've even had lights on this bike, so yeah, it was difficult. We haven't got the best lights, but the boys are working on that now, and we're going to add a few lights and hopefully we'll be able to see where we're going. But the thing about Spa is also once you've gone through Eau Rouge and you go out into the woods, it is absolutely pitch black. So you're totally relying on your lights. So it was quite difficult first, but we got them better as the session went on, and we're looking forward to it now. The boys are working on the bike. The setup's good. We've qualified 14th, which we're happy with that, because we know in a classic endurance race, they're not going to be, all them teams in front of us are not going to finish. We figure we're going to try and push on, and we think we can get quicker where some of them maybe can't get any quicker. So we'll see where we are at the end of it. I think we've got a good bike and quietly confident, I guess. Yeah.
Getting a little bit drier, and it's not raining. The track's still wet, but it's not as wet and it's not raining. But now it's getting dark, so the lights aren't great. So I'm using the people in front using their light, and then sort of pass them and I get to the next one and try and use their light. So that's what we'll just see. I don't know what happened with the time now. I think it gets darker. I think now it gets darker, we'll start going a little bit slower, I think. But then the track might get a bit dry, so it might go in a bit quicker. So it'll be a bit of a... Yeah, bike's going alright. Going alright. Going alright.
Yeah, went out, pretty, a lot of spray, a lot of moisture. I come in and said it's not fueling real well at the top end, so he was right. You have to just roll it off. I think the moisture's just changed the fueling on it, but otherwise it's running fine. To be honest, you're just keeping it smooth and keeping it accurate and trying not to make a mistake or go too slow. But yeah, felt good. I think the bike's working good. So yeah, crack on.
Loads of oil down. Now, what happened, I don't know, whether someone blew up and then crashed, or crashed and they've gone through a cover and all the oil's come out of it. Whether I don't know. I think we did. How many laps did we behind the pace car? 4 or 5. And I could see it, during those 5 laps behind the pace car, the situation wasn't getting any better. There was loads now. So yeah, that was the only mistake. But right, enjoyed it. We've got to finish. No crashing. From everyone's side of things, a big learning exercise. The whole thing's been a big learning exercise. These teams that's doing well have been doing it for years. So yeah, our learning started here. Our learning probably started on Friday morning. Friday morning practice started then. Yeah, but a steep learning curve. So yeah, we need to take what we've learned yesterday and today, and then take that through to whatever we do next. Which is great as a team. That team, bikes, really well put together, really good team. All the ingredients are there. Just get it all going, and then we'll get a decent result.
I tell you what, Guy did a mega job from the workout. I tell you what, to lead that line and the conditions were horrendous. I was so pleased he started. He's a young lad, and I know Guy so well that he'll just dig. It's anybody that rides 24-hour push bike race and not stop riding is always going to dig in deep when they started, and he did. He dug in deep. Got up to third on about second lap, which was fantastic. So yeah, Guy did all the hard work early on, put us in a real good position, and then so when I got hold of the bike, felt a bit of pressure because I thought, I've got to keep where I am. But it went well. I felt we were still at P8 when we come in. Guy took it out again. We had a bit of a fueling problem at the end of the straight. All good, and then Guy just turned a load of laps in. Kept our position nicely. I think we got down to 9th at one point, but then we worked our way back up to 7th, a bit to-ing and fro-ing, and then there was a crash at the end of the straight. Ended up having to avoid fairings and seats and all sorts, which was a bit scary. Unfortunately, we didn't get to the very end. They red flagged it, so that was it. We finished 7th. So we had a plan. We had top 20 qualified, we thought. And if we sneak the top 10, we'll be happy. So, but we're 7th, so it's a result.